Yo, yo, what's the deal? It's your boy, the Kid Blast. We're up here at FireHouse Studios. Special guest with us today, Soski back in the building. What's good with you, my boy?
My boy, how you been, man?
I'm good, man. Appreciate you for coming back, sliding on us.
Of course, man. As soon as I heard y'all had the new spot, I was like, oh yeah, I'm in there.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. How you feeling? How you liking the new digs?
I like it. It's a little chilly, but I feel like the space make up for it. It looks so much better in here than the last one.
Yeah, nah, for sure. We just getting everything situated, man. Still little things to tweak, little finishing, little construction shit we got to finish up.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
we're almost there. We're almost there.
Yeah, I like this one better than the other one, though, for sure.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, man. So you grew up in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? What are the earliest memories you have that made you realize you're an artist and not just a regular kid?
Man, I feel like my whole childhood, my grandma and my mom, every time I'm around them, they always telling me stories about, do you remember this? Remember this? There's this one story that they tell me all the time about when Jay-Z, I'm a Hustler Baby came on. I was like 2 years old, and I jumped on the table. I was like, I'm a hustler, baby. I love that story. She tell me that all the time.
That's hilarious.
And then I feel like I just remember all of that too, And when 50 Cent came out, I even remember being like a huge fan of him, and I was like probably 4 at the time. Like I vividly remember getting his posters and all that,
That's dope.
So I feel like kind of just music has always been embedded in me. So it was just like, yeah, this is probably what I'm gonna do once I get older.
That's dope, man. That's dope. It's good to keep those memories alive too. You know what I'm saying? Like, and just know where you come from and know that that's really kind of been the path you've been on since the beginning. That's dope, man. The Future Kings started off as like a dance crew and kind of evolved into music and performance. What was a turning point for you personally when you said, this is what I want to do full time?
As far as music?
Yeah.
Honestly, I wanted to do music the whole time. Like, okay. I started off making music with my brother when I was like 14. We shared a room, so like I kind of had already been heavy on the music, but I didn't like my voice when I was young. Okay. My voice was like super childish. And I had made a couple songs when I was younger, but I didn't really take it serious until me and my boy Renz, shout out Renz, we had made a song probably like 2017, 2018, and I liked how it sounded. And from that moment on, I was like, yeah, no, that's what I'm going to do. Secretly. They didn't know that yet.
Okay.
But, in the back of my head, I'm like, yeah, this is what we're going to do. And once we made that song, Three Vets, that's when I was like, all right, now I can really tell them, like, you see, I ain't doing that no more. You know what I'm saying?
So your plan B was sort of like another way to make your plan A work.
Yeah, definitely.
That's dope, man. That's dope. The name Future Kings, what did Future and Kings mean to you when you chose those names? How's that meaning shifted over time?
Honestly, I didn't create the name. My boy CD created the name, and he created it way back when it was the jerkin era. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah, of course.
Skinny jeans.
Yeah.
So at first it was TF Kids, and for a while he kind of just kept the TFK. Like it was just TFK for a minute.
Okay.
And then like eventually he just came upon the Future Kings. Like I guess he was just looking at us and was like, you know what, these some future kids,
Right.
But yeah, I don't know what his thought process was behind that, but I feel like it made sense for us at the time, Like the name was kind of perfect of what we were doing.
That's dope, man. That's dope. How do you balance your identity as Soski versus like the group identity?
It was a little easier for me because I low-key changed my name. Like I used to go as Malik Sosho when I was in the group, and it was low-key like the ending of, but right when we were about to break up is when I changed my name. And then I changed it on all platforms after that, like once I dropped Big Papa. So there's a lot of fans that like come past and they don't really even know that that's who I was.
Okay.
And then there's fans that come through and they're like, I remember you. And then there's those core fans that's just always been there.
Right.
But I feel like there really is no balance. Like if people see me and they know me from that, that's what's up. That's cool too. Check out my album. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of like anything. All publicity is good publicity to me. So yeah.
That's dope, man. That's dope. How do you balance your identity? My bad. I just asked you that question. Are there parts of you you only express solo and parts of you only express with the Future Kings?
That's a good question. I want to say my music is more me when it's by myself because I'm 100% in control of it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Opposed to with the Future Kings is 2 other people who we have to decide, like, oh, do we all like this beat? Do we all like this verse? Do we all like this, you know? So I feel like it's just the music in general. I feel like I do it better by myself because
it's less compromise.
Yeah, it's less compromise, and like any idea I have, I get to shoot on that.
Right. That's dope. That's dope. What challenges did you face early on, moving cities, styles, competition, that you believe made you who you are now?
What challenges? That's a good question. I mean, I feel like the fact that I came up poor, not to be a cliche, but that really helped mold me into who I was, because I wasn't the type of poor kid that was like, I was just going to be poor and I was just going to look poor. Like, I always found a way to get what I wanted. I was always fresh, and everybody thought I was rich as a shorty. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that kind of molded me into knowing how to operate and how to move and how to get anything I want to obtain, even though I might not be able to get it. You know what I'm saying?
Showed you how to hustle, basically.
Showed me how to hustle a little bit, yeah.
That's dope, man. That's dope. When you're creating a track or performing, what comes first? The music vibe, the choreography, or the message, the lyrics?
When I'm making a track, first thing I'm looking for is the beat. The beat. I'll go through a million beats the first 5 seconds of it. You know what I'm saying? Just clicking them. It's like I gotta hear something. It's gotta be something that, like, you know. So the first thing I'll find is the beat, and then after I find a beat that I like, it's kind of just up from there. Like, soon as I load it in, like, I'm gonna just start rapping to it. Like, no pad, no pen. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? If I like the beat enough, it's one of those things where I could just get in there and, like, it'll immediately be like something that feel good. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. You've had experience in dance and now also more music. How has the dance background shaped your approach to making music?
I feel like less of the dance background, more of the being involved in, like, actual business. When it came to the dance, it kind of helped form my musical career, because we were doing a lot of stuff where we were getting all these brand deals and doing these shows here. And so I had to pick up on a lot of stuff that I probably wouldn't have picked up on if we were just doing the dancing like it was. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I feel like it kind of just helped me become more business savvy being in that dance world the way we were doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because we were making a lot of money off that. We had to be on top of our game. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
And I feel like that definitely helped me, like, to understand a little more about how the entertainment industry in general works. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. That's dope as hell, honestly. Don't get to see that. You don't really hear that perspective a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's fire. What artists, past or current, have influenced you the most? Not just sonically, but how they live their craft or career.
Off bat, Wayne, for sure.
Wayne's everybody's GOAT.
Yeah, Wayne is everybody's GOAT. I feel like for me, it was a little different because, like, I was a fan of Wayne through every era. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, most people, they became a fan of Wayne when he was hot, like super hot. You know what I'm saying? But
he was wobbly.
I was wobbly. You know what I'm saying? I was bumping "It's Up to Me" and "Lights Off" and you know what I'm saying? All that, you know, because my family was very music oriented. You know, so everything that Wayne was doing, I always appreciated, and I always, like, it was always dope to me, you know?
So you must have been, like, more fanned out than most when you saw him blow up the way he blew up.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And then I saw him in person one time. It was the craziest thing. I almost passed out I was like a teenager, so it would have been cool. You know what I'm saying? As a grown man, that would have been kind of crazy.
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying.
But yeah, no, man.
Where did you see him at?
I performed. Me and the Future Kings, we performed on the Ellen Show with Chance the Rapper, and he did No Problem with 2 Chainz and Lil Wayne.
Right.
And it was funny because Lil Wayne, he wasn't at the rehearsals or anything. So we didn't know he was actually gonna come. Like, 2 Chainz was there the whole time.
Okay.
And as soon as his verse came on, he kind of just popped in out of nowhere, like like a mysterious, like aura. You know what I'm saying? Like, just straight aura just popped out. And then it was that, and then he disappeared, and we didn't see him again after that.
That's hilarious. Okay, so you didn't actually really get a chance to, like, chop it up?
Nah, nope. We didn't even get to talk to him or nothing.
That sucks. But I mean, shit, at least you got to see him, though, like, in the flesh. That's
Hell yeah. I would say Wayne, and I would say Pharrell for sure. His beats, his style, everything. Like, I was very influenced by Pharrell, everything he does. You know what I'm saying? Down to the way I dress. And just, like, the way that he even does his music business. You know what I'm saying? Like, the way, if it's like, okay, I'm going to give you this beat, but I'm gonna jump on the hook. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like just like I just peep everything. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So Pharrell would definitely be one of those guys. And then that'd probably be it. Like,
I mean, those are some heavy hitters right there.
yeah.
So I feel that, man. Describe a moment or a project where you felt like you really got it right.
This project that I'm about to drop on Friday, this is the first time. The last project I dropped was like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. And the reason it took me so long to drop another project was because I felt like that one wasn't all it could have been. You know what I'm saying?
What do you think? What do you think was why you fell short on that one?
I just feel like I was too hyped about actually dropping something and not paying attention to everything that comes with it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like just dropping songs because I felt like they were hot for a second. Like just putting stuff on there that I just recorded instead of paying attention to everything that I've done. You know, like just stuff like that. And so I took my time with this one. And really, since I dropped that one, I kind of just scrapped it. Like I didn't promote it or nothing. I was just like, man, fuck this album. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that,
So really, it was a mixtape. But even still, I didn't even, you know. So after that, I just kind of started working on this one and perfecting my craft.
So this one's more like an actual album in your opinion?
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
That's dope. Who you got producing on it?
My main producer is my boy ISO. Shout out my boy ISO.
Shout out.
He produced about 12 of the songs on there.
Wow.
Yeah, it's we going old school with it. Where the producer
that's dope. I love when a project has got like that kind of cohesiveness.
Yeah,
too.
He's kind of helped me master my sound in a way. You know what I'm saying with his production.
Definitely.
And then I got my boy Draco made it on there. I got Proof on the track. I got Josh. I got JP. That's probably about it. It's only a couple people on there.
How many songs you got on this project?
18.
That's heavy, man. That's dope. That sounds like a real offering right there.
Yeah.
On the flip side, what's a project you felt you missed the mark? So I guess that first project, that mixtape, right?
Nah, the second one. The first one, I feel like that was a hit. I loved that one and it did pretty good as well. But that second one, I just feel like
that was when you felt.
Yeah,
like
that was the one that.
Okay, I feel that. And so you feel like from kind of rushing it and kind of just like being overly excited to drop, you kind of realize you got to be more patient with it and just kind of like
take your time
with it and draw it out. So how many songs did you basically record to pick these 18 out of?
Well, since I've been working on this for the past 2 to 3 years, these are all songs that I've been recording. So I record a lot of music.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? There'll be some days where I'll record 4 to 5 songs, and one of those songs was like super hard. So the rest of those songs, I'm gonna drop them, but I'm gonna hold on to that one for the project. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of what I've been doing. So all these songs are like the ones that was like my baby that I held on to. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I feel that. That's dope. In a crowded space of artists and dancers, performers, what is your unique voice or angle that you believe sets you apart?
I feel like my style is different, for one. I feel like I just have my own style. Like everything about me is my own style. I feel like the music that I make, you can understand it. You know what I'm saying? Like you can understand who I am through my music. And I feel like I'm just not trying to do what everybody else is doing. I'm not doing the gimmicks. I'm not doing and it's just like the real gonna understand. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like the thing that separates me is like once you hear my music, it's the first thing you're gonna say is he don't sound like nobody else. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that. I definitely feel like your energy too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like you got an energy that a lot of artists don't have, and I think that's
dope
as fuck. With streaming and social media attention spans being so short, how do you create something meaningful that still grabs people's attention?
I feel like to do that, you have to make music or make something with the intent of you love it. You know what I'm saying? When you're making it with the intent of, oh, this could go viral or people might see this and, I feel like those are the things that fall short. But when you're doing something and it's from the heart, people see that and people take heed to that more than they do the gimmicks and the I'm gonna do this to go viral type stuff.
Right. That's fire. That's dope. How do you see the future for the Future Kings and for Soski individually? What will you be doing in 5 years that you're not doing now?
For the Future Kings, I feel like We ain't gonna get back together, gang.
For real? Damn, that's tragic. That's tragic.
Gonna lie.
It's just is it too much? Is it just too much? Like bad blood or what is it?
I just feel like everybody, and the thing is, they all still my boys. Like Renzel, CD, they still my boys. I just feel like everybody just found their own thing and they kind of doing that right now. And like if it ever makes sense for us to come back together, we probably will. But like Renzel, he's focused on his child. He just had a child. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
And my boy CD, he just was in the movie. You know what I'm saying? So like everybody's just working on their own things right now.
I hear that.
But we all still cool, so it don't really feel like we missing anything. You know what I'm saying?
I hear that.
But yeah, as far as me, shoot, once this album drop, you know what I'm saying? Who knows? Grammys? We at the Grammys? You know what I'm saying? Me and the gang, Soski World Tour. I got the whole gang with me behind me. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be right there with me. We just go, you know what I'm saying? We gonna live it up. I feel like this music is that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like I've never been more confident about anything. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like there's so many songs on here that are so like good and they're all different. Everything's different from the last. So like if you don't like one song, you're gonna like another one. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like off that principle alone, shoot, next 5 years, we gone. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably be dropped 2-3 more projects by then. Probably loaded with features. Probably get my boy Wayne on there. You know
That'll be lit. That'll be lit.
You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. I'm trying to do a collab with Billionaire Boys Club, and you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to branch out, be in a movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
playing myself though. I don't want to be one of them dudes where they try to cast me as a lame. You know what I'm saying? Hell no, put me in there as Soski.
But that you know what I'm saying. That's real acting though. Like when you play something that you're not. You know what I'm saying?
You know, and once I like really get into that acting bag, I might be able to do that. But for my first couple cameos, I want to be when they put him on a different world. He walking there with a bandana on. I'm trying to walk in on my chains on. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But I just feel like the next 5 years will definitely be loaded with adventure. You know what I'm saying?
That's
yeah.
How important is ownership, creative control, and business strategy to you, especially given your group's origins?
I feel like they're more important to me now because I'm by myself. Back then, it wasn't. I didn't pay as much attention to everything because we had a manager and then we had the leader of the group, and then I'm really still the baby. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm kind of just listening in on everything. But I feel like now it's way more important because I have my own brand. Right. You know what I'm saying? And it's something I want to protect. So now I got to be a little more cautious and I got to pay more attention and do a little more research and stuff like that before I do anything, you know?
Absolutely. That's dope, man. That's dope. What's one industry myth you want to bust, something people assume about your craft, your background that just isn't true?
They're going to call me an industry plant when this album drops. I swear to God. They're going to call me an industry plant. This shit going to pop so hard and niggas going to be like, who the fuck is this guy? He's an industry plant. We don't know him. We don't know where he came from, and all his songs are platinum. We don't know this guy, industry plant. They gonna call me that, but I grew up in the struggle too. I wasn't born in the lab. We gonna break that myth. That's gonna be. We
gonna clip this. We gonna repost. We gonna put this shit on fucking repeat when the what I'm saying when the album blow up.
And then they gonna call me an industry plant, and then we just gonna post this, and then we just gonna laugh at y'all laugh. We gonna post this with laughing emojis. That's it. No caption. Oh God.
For sure, man. Because this is your second interview, so this is like what I'm saying. We've been slowly building towards this, you know what I'm saying? Like, definitely, man, that's dope.
The last time we was here, I remember you asked me when was I dropping the album. I'm like, I don't know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Because I was still in that mindset of like, I'm still trying to get it all together, you know?
Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. What's the hardest decision you've made yet in your career, and how did it impact
you? The hardest decision I made was when I decided to leave the group the first time. And, It impacted me a lot, you know what I'm saying? Sure. Because at that time, we had so many fans. There was people that was rocking with me. There's people that was rocking with them. There's people that didn't know how to feel. And then there was the people that was like, we knew that were also influencers and also this, that didn't want to go against the power of the group. So now they not rocking with me, you know? So I feel like that was probably I had to rebuild everything. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that. And what was your reasoning for doing that?
I just felt like I wasn't getting the respect I deserved at the time. You know,
like management or
for everything.
Guys?
From the guys, from everything. I feel like that was at a point we had signed a deal, And you know how it is when money get in. We all young as hell. You know, everybody start ego tripping and this and that. And I was ego tripping myself, to be honest. So I could take accountability in that.
That's maturity for sure.
Yeah, but I just felt like I'm not fucking with it. I gotta go type shit.
I feel that. Success often comes with trade-offs. What have you given up to get where you are, and would you do it again?
What have I given up? Honestly, I gave up a lot of friends. I used to have a lot of friends that didn't do what I did, especially around the time when I was just dancing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it went from me having a group of friends from where I was and like that I went to school with and stuff like that, and like now I'm only with TFK. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not kicking it with nobody else. And a lot of people felt like I was bogus, and you know, like, but when you perfecting something and when you working for something bigger, it really don't matter about nothing but that tunnel vision. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point.
So I feel like I gave up a lot of friends to be where I'm at, but I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you weren't gonna be there and
support,
then you weren't supposed to be there from the jump. You know what I'm saying?
I could definitely respect that. I mean, I could definitely respect that. How do you handle when things don't go as planned? You know, like if a show goes wrong or a release underperforms.
I throw a fucking fit. No, I'm just playing. Nah, I do be a little pissed off. But I'm the type of person where some shit will really make me mad. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta just go sit down and smoke a blunt for a second.
I feel that.
You know what I'm saying? And once I smoke that blunt, depending on how good the weed is, I might be like, you know, that shit wasn't that big of a deal.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I know exactly what that's like, fam.
Hell yeah. But most of the time, like, it really, some shit do be getting under my skin, but I've kind of learned to just calm myself down. Like, in my own head, like, all right, it ain't that serious. You can fix this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that's what's up, bro. That's dope to hear, man, for real. Outside of music and dance, what keeps you grounded? What are you doing to take care of your mental, emotional, and physical self?
I feel like I play a lot of video games.
Okay.
That helps a lot. I kick it with my friends, the friends that I do have, you know what I'm saying? My family, they keep me grounded, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I try not to think too much. That's the one thing that really helps me to stay sane and stay calm, like not overthink things and stuff like that. You know, just kind of take things for how they is and not stress as much as I do, you know?
That's what's up, man. I be kind of going, suffering from that same kind of shit, and I feel like I'm starting to get into that same kind of road. Honestly, I respect that. If you could send a message to your younger self before you got into all this, what would it be?
I would, if like, okay, but how we doing this? Is he hearing this or is he seeing me?
I guess both.
Because if he's seeing me, I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna just walk up. I'm gonna just flex on his little ass, do like this, and walk off. He gonna be like, "Is that me?" And that's gonna be it. I would just motivate myself, like, nigga, just keep going. You know what I'm saying? Without saying nothing. If I was to see myself like that, I'd be like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could do that shit. You know?
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. What's your current favorite track that isn't yours that you've had on repeat lately?
Oh shit! Let me check the files. I ain't gonna lie. I don't be knowing songs off the top of my head like that, but I do be playing shit a lot. But I don't really be playing rap like that. Like, I play a lot of rap, but I play a lot of other shit too. You know what I'm saying?
What kind of music do you like outside of rap?
I listen to a lot of R&B.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I was just bumping that I Don't Wanna by Aaliyah. I know the hoes gonna know that. You know what I'm saying? Now we talking to the hoes on that. That Blackberry Molasses. Blackberry Molasses. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. I really just be listening to other shit that's not rap as much. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
But shit, if I had to choose a rap song, I don't know, man. I'd probably say Remy by Mexico Dro. I've been bumping that shit.
Okay.
Yeah, shout out Mexico Dro. Bumping that dad rap. You know what I'm saying?
If you wasn't an artist or a performer, what do you think you'd be doing?
Like no performing at all?
Yeah, like if you wasn't like an entertainer, like what do you think?
Because I feel like, honestly, bro, if I wasn't rapping, I would have been a comedian.
Okay.
I feel like I would have did good on that road.
You know, I was gonna say people don't realize how close being like a stand-up comedian and being a rapper actually are.
Yeah, some niggas be real funny.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you out there on the road and you trying to build your material and you trying to like you're performing a bunch of people and it's like you trying to see what works and what doesn't work and it's like you competing against all these guys and it's just you against all these guys and it's like it's really like cutthroat in the same way I feel like the rap music is like that stand-up comedy shit is a lot like that. I feel like
I would have been a comedian or I probably would have been a soccer player. I ain't gonna lie, them niggas get stupid paid.
But did you grow up playing soccer?
I grew up around a lot of Mexicans.
Okay,
so like
thank you.
Off instinct, you know what I'm saying? I was running it, you know what I'm saying? Shout out my boy Juan, you know what I'm saying? Shout out my boy Licho, Palone, on photo. They know who I'm talking to, you know what I'm saying? Real amigos outside playing that shit.
Hell yeah. I love that.
And I done crossed a couple niggas over. Now, I feel like if you could cross a Mexican over in soccer, you cold.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As a black dude, no bullshit. If you could cross a Mexican over in soccer, you cold. And I crossed a couple of their ass. I broke a couple ankles, so I probably would have made it. You know what I'm saying? I would have been on a couple of FIFA or something. You know what I'm saying?
That's lit, man. That's lit. Name one thing most people don't know about you that would surprise them.
Probably that I've never done a drug besides weed. A lot of niggas think I be popping perks and shit. Niggas be offering me perks and shit like that. And I'm like, nah, nigga.
Yeah, I feel that. The drugs should be so commonplace in a game.
Yeah,
right now,
like a lot of people be thinking I be doing other shit, and I don't know why. Even my mom, bro,
you got too much energy for me to think you want a perk or any type of shit like that.
That's what I told, bro. I had an argument with my mom for 30 minutes one day. She's sitting there telling me, so you mean to tell me you be in Hollywood and all these parties and you ain't never did nothing but weed? I'm like, Ma, I ain't never did no coke or nothing. Boy, you lying. My daddy had to get into it and everything. Like, she did not believe me. So, Mama, if you see this is confirmation. I ain't never did nothing but smoke no weed. Damn.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? I think I forgot what movie it was when some dad was telling his son like if it grows in the ground, you know what I'm saying? It's probably okay.
Yeah.
Like,
and then even then I didn't smoke weed till I was 18, bro.
That's good, bro.
You
definitely. You know what I'm saying? Give your brain a chance to fucking formulate.
Yeah, before I fried my shit.
Exactly. Nah, for sure. I was the same way. I played sports. You
was 11? See, niggas like that. You know what I'm saying?
I played sports like all through my youth. So like, I didn't smoke till my senior year till the end of basketball season.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, that's cool now. I can blow now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, for sure. That's funny as hell. What do you hope someone remembers most after listening to your music or watching you perform?
I hope they remember the feeling they got when they heard that song or when they saw me on stage. You know, I hope they remember what that felt like when they first heard that or when they first saw me on stage fucking going bananas. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope, man. That's dope. So yeah, man. So I guess what we got coming up, you said your album is dropping when?
On Friday. Soski World. 11/14, November 14th, Friday, Soski World, the motherfucking one, not the two, not just an album, a prophecy, So World, No World.
Are you dropping that independently or are you dropping that with a label? Or?
Oh no, independently. All me. Yeah.
That's dope, man. That's dope. I'm really proud to see that. That's fire, man. We definitely gonna be, you know what I'm saying, turning that shit up when it drops.
Thank you, brother. You know Thank you, brother. Yeah, play that shit. Spin that shit. That's hot. Oh, bro. Y'all play that shit. That shit hot. Oh, bro. We ain't lying. We ain't lying to y'all. This shit hot. Play it.
That's dope, man. Well, shit, we definitely excited to see what you got next, man. Hopefully, all of the things that you putting out into the universe come back. You know what I'm saying? The Grammy nominations and all that shit. Hopefully, that all comes.
Thank you, brother. And
I definitely would be proud as hell to see that happen for you. Definitely. They're nothing but supportive over here on this side, you know what I'm saying? So that shit gonna continue, you know what I'm saying? You're always welcome to come back. You got another project.
Hell yeah.
If you end up in a fucking movie, you know what I'm saying? You could come up, we'll fucking put the clip up.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like obviously the fans already know where to find you and shit, but for anybody that doesn't know how to find you, you know what I'm saying? Shout out your socials, let them know.
Follow me on Instagram, Soski, Soski. Anywhere else, you just gonna find me at Soski. If you're looking for my music, Apple Music, Spotify, Soski, type in Soski, you're gonna find me right there.
There you go. Make sure y'all go pre-save that album so that it's already in your fucking Spotify's and Apple Music when it drops.
I want you niggas playing that shit before it come out.
Feel me? Type shit. Well, shit, man. I appreciate you for sliding on us, dog, and can't wait to see what happens next, man.
Thank you, brother. FireHouse Studios, Soski.
There you go.
We in this bitch.
I'm your boy, the Kid Blast. This has been an episode of Firehouse Ignite, and we'll catch y'all next time.